certificate, as well as the Diploma in Nature Management, the Diploma in Sport Management, and the Higher Certificate in Personal Training will be conferred. In the School of Education, the Higher Certificate in Early Childhood Development will be conferred. In the Faculty of Occupational Training, the National Diploma in Structural Steelwork Detailing will be conferred. On behalf of the Director, Mr. Hugh Suman, and in her absence, the Director, Mrs. Jerry Elston, the management of Centurion Academy, the Dean of the Faculty of Life Sciences, Christelle Eichmann, and all lecturers involved, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you, our honored guests, the parents, and especially the graduates, the class of 2021, to this esteemed ceremony. The diploma ceremony is 'n hoogtepunt in enige student se lewensreis. En dit is vir ons as bestuur en personeel van Centurion Akademie, die Tante van Leidag, 'n groot voorreg om hierdie geleentheid saam met julle te vier en aan julle die kwalifikasies te oorhandig waarvoor julle so hard gewerk het. It was a privilege to see you develop over the years, from a young, inexperienced first-year student to a young adult, ready for the changes and challenges of the modern workplace. Centurion Academy indeed were able to get you geared for a career. Today is more than just the diploma or the certificate that you will receive. It is more than the ceremony. It is about knowledge, also the knowing that you did it. For us, the staff of Centurion Academy Tiger Valley Campus, 2021 was a very special year. We were able to settle nicely into our new campus, and we're also celebrating CA Tiger Valley's campus's 10th birthday. As we all know too well, 2021, the second year of the COVID-19 pandemic, has been equally challenging, and we all had to dig deep to stay on course. We luckily managed to bring the students back to the campus in order for them to experience some version of student life. Students, I hope that you will look back fondly to the experiences that you had being a student of Centurion Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask that you please bow your heads in prayer. Gracious and loving God, we ask now for your almighty hand to be upon our graduates as they and their families celebrate this grand milestone. Bless their lives from this day on with goodness and success. Enable them to stay true to their dreams, to discern between what is right, good, and just, and to use their gifts wisely and in service to others. Bless our institution and all the people involved. Fill our lecturers with strength to lead, grace to guide, and hope to thrive in their classrooms. Bless them beyond measure for their willingness to pour into the next generation through education. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you Mr. Grant Conte. He's the Director and Project Manager of the company called Smart Brain. Just give me a minute to just give you a little bit of background information regarding Smart Brain. It was founded in Cape Town in 1996 by Marion Opperman and Grant Conte. The first Smart Brain Child Development Institute has expanded robustly and today has over 45 centers throughout the country that have helped uplift countless struggling learners and have trained a multitude of parents to be forward-thinking in stimulating their children to give them greater opportunities to develop their limitless well-trained and equipped parental and educational corps that can successfully lay the right foundation for youths who will, in turn, realize the unlimited potential of their brain power and who will then be able to harness that potential to solve complicated and creative problems for themselves and the society they live in, thus setting high and impressive standards for themselves. Smart Brain's mission is to equip learners, parents, and educators with scientifically proven learning methods and information about how the brain can be programmed for giftedness so that they will know how to lay the right foundation from birth right through to adulthood to serve as a springboard from where success can be achieved in all spheres. It is my pleasure to call to the stage Mr. Brand van Dijk to address the audience.
Meneer Skuman, guest of honor, parents and students. This is truly an honor for me to stand in front of you today and to enjoy this wonderful moment with all the students. Why do we all love sports so much? Why do all of us sometimes idolize sportsmen? Why do we want to imitate them? When I was a student at the University of the Orange Free State, I idolized one person in my class. His name was Juba, better known today as Andre Hubert. He was often called the Rolls Royce of fullbacks. He was a formidable team player. Juba was disciplined. And my hostel used to be next to the rugby field where Juba was practicing his goal kicks every day. And I was amazed at Juba's focus and his discipline. Juba obviously became very successful. He became a phenomenal household name in the South African rugby unity. What's more important is that Juba could kick goals from all angles and from all distances on the field. But what I noticed about Juba, that as he was improving himself, he was not only improving himself, the whole team starts to play better as one person improves himself. Life in many ways is just like sport. The analogy is that, like in sport, you as students have to take aim to something. The act of sport is to get the goal or to reach the goal. Today, you have actually achieved one of those short-term goals. Congratulations to all of you. You deserve this moment. You deserve this honor that will be bestowed upon you today. But more than that, you have not only improved yourself, your improvement will, like in Juba's case, improve society as a whole. Normally after a great competitive match, we celebrate the moment. This is but a short-term victory. We might even drink a beer, we might laugh together, we might even read about ourselves in tomorrow's newspaper. But like all celebration, this is short-lived. New goals need to be set from today and onwards. New game plans have to be drawn up. I want you to remember this one thing today, that life is the ultimate challenge. Life is the ultimate goal. Life life in general is hard. There's a lot of obstacles that you as students will have to face in life. So I'm offering a leadership course there at Islam Bush Camp, and a lot of students go through these obstacles. And there's a lot of lessons to be learned in an obstacle course. First of all, you are allowed to fail, because in failing, you learn what to do when you start again. You will need all the help you can get to play the game of life well. And today I just want to share with you a couple of strategies that I've followed and that many successful businessmen have followed to achieve the life of their dreams. The first strategy that I want you to remember for the rest of your life: make time to read. Why is reading so important? Primarily, because it will keep you from nourishing, or it will keep you from being satisfied who you are now. It will motivate you to ever better yourself. Never stop reading. It will motivate you. It will nourish your mind and it will refresh your thoughts and your thinking. Reading is the wood that kindles the fire. The act of reading will keep you burning in your pursuit to excellence. Make sure that you don't just go through books, but allow the books to go through you. Reading also will help you to get to the root of all discipline and will connect the left and the right brain in a fascinating way. The second strategy that I want to bring under your attention is make time to practice skills. Skills like communication, skills like how to write, skills like how to organize an event. Success comes only from focusing on small goals. And it's like all things. Success is not in a big event, such as going to the gym for 3 hours and then staying away for 3 months. If you want really to be successful in the gym, make sure that there's small incremental steps that you're doing consistently, humbly, towards a clear and refined goal. Make sure that you make opportunity to practice those skills. Skills training is ultimately the greatest gift that you can give any person. Bruce Lee, the great martial artist, one day said, he's not afraid of a man that practices 1,000 kicks, but he's truly afraid of a man that practices 1 kick 1,000 times. Repetition is the basis of all knowledge. The third strategy that you must have in mind: manage your time well. Do not become slothful. Do not sit idle at home and play on your cell phone all the time. Make time to read. Make time for skills training. That will help you to focus in the game of life. And then the next strategy is most probably the most difficult of them all, which you do not learn at the college. Learn to become an angel. Do not lie, do not steal, do not cheat. A clear conscience is better than happiness. Make sure that you go through the game of life with a clear conscience. Act wisely, make wise decisions. Act out of conviction, out of truth, and do not let emotions rule your life. Choose to be fair and just, and kind-hearted and gentle. Help one another, because the life in general is hard for everyone. Do not make it harder for anybody else than what it is. Learn to be an angel. learn to serve one another. The next strategy that I want to share with you is find something as you go from here that is meaningful. Don't just work. Work for something that has purpose, something that can help you to share your gift with many people. I am sure that you can do much to better society for all of us. And then the sixth strategy, live an extremely disciplined life. Let nothing rule you. Do not be a slave to craves, to all the enjoyment that the world might twinkle before your eyes. Guard your heart, guard your mind, put a strong watchman before your eyes, because the world wants to get you. Do not allow anything to rule your life. Be the master over your choices. And then the seventh strategy, think about your thinking. We've got the incredible ability to think what we think about. And that's an amazing skill. And your thoughts are truly the one that is living through you. As a man thinketh, so is he. Your thoughts will become your actions. Guard those thoughts. Write them down. Get yourself a journal. Write down your history in that journal. It will help you to orient yourself in the game of life. And then the eighth strategy, live like a fish eagle. Be focused, effective, and thorough. Fish eagles do not live on dead food and think about all the wrongs that was done to them in the past. A fish eagle catch a new fish every day. They are out there to get new knowledge, new inspiration. They don't live in the past. They don't live in what other people tell them, what they cannot do, what they have done wrong. They learn from those lessons, but they go forward. And then lastly, persist. Do not give up on your goals. Today I'm one of the directors of Smart Brain. We started with nothing. We literally had no goal at that time. All that we wanted to do is to solve dyslexia and all kinds of learning problems. Today we've got centers right throughout South Africa, but it took some courage, it took some bravery to get there. Do not give up on your dreams. Success depends on consistency just as much as it consists on the quality of your work. Trying again and again make all the difference. Life is the ultimate challenge. And you're going to make mistakes in this game of life. And I want to just bring under your attention a simple game. Life is like snakes and ladders. There's opportunities to take you higher, but there's always a snake that wants to take you down, that will break your consistency and your trust and your honor, and then you have to start all over again. But learning from your mistakes is the ultimate purpose. You learn how to adjust yourself, and as long as I'm wiser today than what I was yesterday. The world needs you. It needs your power. The world needs your imagination, your courage, and your appetite for adventure. Today, you've reached your first goal, your diploma. But God willing, there's a whole life ahead of you. Let your games begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Van Dijk. I know all of
And I said I wanted to be better at public speaking, so there goes nothing. I would like to start by saying well done and congratulations to each and every one of you. And also thank you to all of you to all the students that made my life at Centurion Academy easier and much more fun. I will always be grateful for your help and advice. I would like to share two thoughts with you today. The first being seizing opportunities, and the second that it's okay. The second one will make sense in a second. As you are starting a new chapter in your life, I want to encourage you to seize each and every opportunity that comes your way. The scary thing about opportunities is the fact that it comes dressed in an overall and looks like work. Never let that scare you. Because it might be exactly what you were looking for, and one opportunity has the power to change your life. I also know that some of you are sitting here and wondering if you completed the right course. That is also okay. If that feeling of the unknown scares you, I would like to put your mind at ease with the words of Madeline Beck. Start over, be brave enough to find the life you want, and courageous enough to chase it. I'm excited to see what each and every one of you achieve in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nicole. Well spoken. Well spoken. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to formally constitute this ceremony as an official congregation in terms of the statute of Centurion Academy, I call Mr. Finn Skuman to the stage.
Kragtens die bevoegdheid aan my verleen, waar ek hierdie geleentheid aan vir die ooreenkoms van Centurion gedien. What power vested in me hereby, I declare this gathering as an official constituted meeting of Centurion Academy.
I call upon Professor Christelle Engelman, the Dean of the Faculty of Life Sciences, to the stage in order to assist Mr. Skuman in the process of conferment of the qualifications. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you refrain from applauding until all the graduates of a school have been conferred. I will indicate when you can applaud. So let's get this ball rolling, students. You've been waiting so long for this moment. In the Faculty of Life Sciences, the School of Science, the conferment of the higher certificate in nature management will now take place. I call upon our student receiving the higher certificate in nature management to make her way to the stage. I present to you the graduate obtaining the higher certificate in nature management. Alicia Langerveld. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now join. I now call call upon the students receiving the Diploma in Nature Management to make their way to the stage. Mrs. Kuman, I present to you the graduates obtaining the Diploma in Nature Management. Helen Bruberg. Sheldon Else. Petrus Daniel Kos. Selmarie Pieterse. Thomas Alistair Pitt, cum laude. Richard Johan Rademan. Marchant Sieberachen. Ashley van der Schuy. Dante Sita Weer. ladies and gentlemen, give them a warm I now call upon the students receiving the highest certificate in personal training to make their way to the stage. Mrs. Kuman, I present to you the graduates obtaining the highest certificate in personal training. Michael Malang. Caitlin Shannon Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now I now call upon the students receiving the Diploma in Sport Management to make their way to the stage, please. Mr. Skuman, I present to you the graduates obtaining the Diploma in Sport Management. Luthando James Izzo. Monique Ferreira. Alicia James. Tyrone Bull. Almeric Bramwell Nigel. Ryan Austin Berry. Daniel Everhardus Pinaar. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a I call upon the students receiving the higher certificate in early childhood development to make their way to the stage. Mr. Skuman, I present to you the graduates obtaining the higher certificate in early childhood development. Sinead Beekers, cum laude. Sylvia Abranisha Beekers. Tasha Wooders. Danai de Klerk. Ameska van der Walt. Lomei van Wyk, cum laude. Janine Wasserman, cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now applaud. In the School of Occupational Training, I call upon the student receiving the National Diploma in Structural Steelwork Detailing to make his way to the stage. Mrs. Kuman, I present to you the graduate obtaining the National Diploma in Structural Steelwork Detailing. Gerrit Louis Jonker. Please give him a warm Mr. Suman, do you confer qualifications to those students in absentia? Thank you very much. Professor Eichmann, thank you very much for your assistance on stage and for the conferment of these qualifications. You are welcome to take your seat. Mr. Skuman, you must please stay behind. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we've all been waiting for. The students are watching that little table with the 3 trophies, and they don't know who's going to receive those. It's the moment to present our Merit Awards. The Academic Excellence Award for the highest certificate in early childhood development over all the campuses goes to Lamey van Wyk with an average of 90.2%. Give her another word. The best nature third-year student over all the campuses goes to Thomas Pitt with an average of 77.69%. Last but not the least, the Sport Management Best Practical Achievement Award for the Tiger Valley campus goes to James Gizzo. Dear graduates, let's just give them another round. Dear graduates, from myself, congratulations. Your new status gives you the opportunity to use the knowledge and the skills and the networks that you have gained throughout your studies at CA to make your country, our continent, the world a better place for everyone. Now more than ever, we should enthusiastically embrace the opportunity to contribute to society and move forward together. In conclusion, it is my privilege to, on behalf of the graduates, the class of 2021, to extend their gratitude to parents and guardians present this morning. Your son or daughter would not have been able to reach his graduation day if it was not for your input and your sacrifices. We honor you too this morning for your support and belief in your child. Die graduandi wil ook graag elke dosent van CA Tygervallei tak bedank vir hul insette gelewer om deur baie moeilike omstandighede met volle oorgawe, energie en passie voort te gegaan het met die nodige opleiding en sodoende toegesien het dat hierdie groep studente vandag hierdie geleentheid kan vier. My fellow colleagues, these young professionals salute your dedication and your hard work. Graduates, will you please stand and give your parents and your lecturers a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. You may take your seats. Just a few reminders before we conclude our official proceedings. After the academic procession has left the auditorium, I request that all trophy holders make their way to the photographers in the side hall to have their photographs taken with family members. Please then move to the trophy table where you will receive your keepsake. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare this meeting officially dissolved. I ask that the audience please stand for the singing of the national anthem, and thereafter please stay standing while the academic procession leave the auditorium. Thank you.
Israel,